I'm Bridget Griffin, and I am a senior branch officer here at the Halls Branch.
My name is Ashley. I'm from the Halls Branch at Enrichment Federal Credit Union. Let's see, we had a member. She came in asking for a little bit of help. She had a few questions on loans.
The members had concerns. When she first came in to speak to Ashley, she didn't think that we were going to be able to help her.
And they were a bit behind on their loans, and they wanted to see if we could help them and possibly save them a little bit of money. They didn't know that that was an option or not, but she was kind of desperate. She was hoping that we could help her out.
Just because they had some difficulties in the past didn't mean that we couldn't take care of them now.
She had a Nissan Sentra that she wanted to refinance with us, and also a Chevy Silverado. But that's another thing. When they brought them to us, they both got $100 for bringing their, so they made $200 off this loan. Yeah!
So what we did is we just looked at everything, and their credit had improved, which got them better interest rates.
And whenever we started pulling values, we found out that her Sentra was upside down, but we used the equity in her Silverado to kind of carry the weight. And we also included all of her collections into the Chevy loan, which would clear their credit. It would take care of everything. We got the members to go to annualcreditreport.com, which is a website that anybody can go to get information on their credit. Once we got the last payoff statement, that after this long week of work, we finally were able to close their loans, which they were excited about, and closed the loans, took care of some business, because she was, they had financial trouble, and getting things taken care of can give you absolution, if nothing else. And whenever they came to close their loan with us, they, were so happy and actually had a glimmer of hope about it. They asked about an RV loan because it was a dream of theirs, and since we were able to help them with their auto loans, they wondered if there was a possibility that maybe they could get an RV. Got them approved. We did a pre-approval because they were going to go look for whatever RV suits their fancy, and we got it for them. They got to live out their dream, but
they had been dreaming about it for about 30 years. They had always wanted one, and this enabled them to do that.
Oh, yeah. Another thing that we did for them was set up all of their loans, including the RV loan, on payroll deduction, which would keep them from having to remember to pay their loan, which, if you're working, sometimes you forget things. This just gives them that peace of mind that as long as you're getting paid, your loans are getting taken care of. They were just so happy. They were pretty much ecstatic because they said this was a dream of ours. They'd been married for, I believe, 28 years, and they said this is something we've always wanted, and we were able to help them. After all those no's, they finally got yeses. After we finished with their RV loan, I decided I wanted to see the difference in how much money they spent here as compared to if they had stayed there. Using the initial term and the payment and the beginning balance, I kind of worked backwards and figured out what their percentage rates were. One was 18% and the other one was right around 21%, which is astronomically high. And we got them down to 5.49 and 3.24 on each loan, which is really great. Saves them a lot of money, and they get to pay off their loan quicker. All right, using those numbers, I put them into our members' money saving calculator and found out that we saved them nearly $30,000, which if they hadn't come to us and they'd kept paying those high interest rates, they couldn't have gotten the RV, but they would have paid for it. So essentially, they got an RV for free and saved a lot of money in the process.
I called them to let them know the amount that we had saved them, and they were ecstatic. They couldn't believe how much they had saved, and they were very excited that we were able to do for them. We did an auto loan for them. We got them an RV. We did them a check line of credit. We were able to meet all their financial needs in one stop, and at the same time save them a tremendous amount of money.
And this way they got to make their dream of owning the RV come true. and they were so happy, and they said, you know, we never thought that this could happen for us, but we were, you know, it really never does hurt to ask. And that's
being able to call the members and tell them and have a specific dollar amount that we were able to save for them, it was very exhilarating, because just to hear her over the phone, she was so excited, you know,
and knowing that I mean, it was a team effort. Bridget helped me a lot too, but knowing that I could do that for them and help them made me feel really good for them, because I know how it feels to worry about, you know, getting your bills paid. You know, nobody's perfect, and I know that it takes a lot to ask for help, and I'm glad they did, because, you know, you hear no a lot, but we told them yes, and that makes me feel really happy about my job.
She told me she'd never go anywhere else. This was her financial institution, and she would always come to us for anything that she needed.
And it takes special people, and we're special people.